Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Saturday baseball on the show. It's the Oakland Athletics taking on Baltimore. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Almost ready to get underway. Getting the nod on the mound, Kyle Bradish. Chris, a sub-3 ERA for him a year ago.
Well, when your numbers are coming in under 3 as a starting pitcher that's going out there every 4th or 5th day, taking the ball, competing against really good big league hitters, it's extremely impressive. And you wonder what he figured out last year that he can carry into this season that can help him to maintain that number or even drop it lower. We'll see, but we know he's got good stuff, and he should be really good in this one today.
That one hit to right, and it falls. So a man on base to start the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Ryan Noda up next for the A's. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. Off balance speed, there's one. Out of Mountcastle. It's a double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
Zach Geloff up next for the A's. And a foul ball. Bradish, 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2018. High fly ball right field. Santander under this one and makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. No score as we head to the bottom of the 1st. Back here with my pal Singy, and on the hill here today, number 38.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe 2nd, 3rd time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
And he deals. Cedric Mullins in the box now. No balls and a strike. And now the lefty just missed. Next offering upstairs. The pitch. That one misses. 3-1. Right through there for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball. I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location. He found a way to just get it by him.
Now the number 2 hitter, Ramon Urias. Just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
One down, base is empty. Swings and misses at one down below the zone.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Next one misses. Now two balls and a strike. One out, bases empty. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count's even at 2. And a pitch. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
No, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Here's Adley Rutschman. Out to short. Diaz. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Anthony Santander.
Man at first, Anthony Santander at the plate. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Hard hit left side. Diaz slings to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Scoreless after 1. Top of the second, down the third baseman, J.D. Davis.
Number 5, J.D. Davis.
And the right-hander back to work. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
The 1-0. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
But Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes they'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
And that one fouled off. The pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
So here's Brown at the plate. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. And the pitch. Right through there for a strike.
Pretty good pitch. Backed up a little bit, expecting it to go middle away, and it just sort of stayed on the inside corner. Probably good take, because he would have gotten jammed had he swung the bat.
In the air, left side. Hayes has it sized up. Drops into the glove. 2 down.
Batting 6, the catcher, Tyler.
And here's the catcher, Tyler Soderstrom. Check swing, but he went too far. 0-1. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
And down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. A's go quickly and quietly there. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back now at Oriole Park. And now the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. The pitch. And that's outside. And that is ball one. Breaking ball in there for a strike. And that's outside. Fouled off. He was late. At the belt and fires. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch to the plate lately. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
So up next, Austin Hayes.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Currently owns a 7-game hitting streak.
Mountcastle gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
No ball. 2 straight.
Here's the 0-2. Next offering is outside. On the ground right side into the outfield, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. Gunner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
And now the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. No hits in the shutout yesterday afternoon. Fastball for a strike.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
Here comes a pitch. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
No score here in the second. Very high with that one. And the count 1-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Now here is Nick Maton. Now fly ball to right center. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Out number 2.
Batting done. The second baseman, Jorge Mateo.
And stepping in is the speedy Jorge Mateo. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
Well, he left that changeup up. Got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
And it's even up. Right through there for a strike.
1-10.
First and second, 2 down. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
2 outs. Line drive, base hit. Runner around third, on his way to the plate. One runs in. And it throws off line, safe at third.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Back to the top of the lineup, and now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. And there's the strike. Kicks and deals. Now 1-1.
1-1.
Just missed.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
Next pitch is outside. Ramon Urias waits on deck. The 3-1. Bounded ball here, rolls foul. And here it comes. Good job to fight that one off. Three-two. And that one off the inside edge. You walked him.
Well, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
So digging in, Ramon Urias. He's 0 for 1. Got a good eye there. Bases loaded, 2 down. Next offering is downstairs.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Good hitters count the 2-0. Base hit right field. One runs in. Now a long throw home. Save. He beats it. 3-0.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Next to hit, Adley Rutschman. Just missed.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure these guys are chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-1. The pitch. In the air, center field. Ruiz snags it, and that is that. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We played 2 full. The Rush on top 3-0. Back here in Baltimore, here's Miguel Andujar.
The designated hitters, Miguel Andujar.
Radish back to work. And first offering is fouled off. And the righty deals. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swings and misses. And there's one away.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
And it's Aledmys Diaz. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Just shy of the wall. Two outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Lawrence Butler. Foul ball there. Left-hand hitter waits. Good eye right there. The Athletics trailing by 3 here in the second game of the series. That one way outside, and a count 2-1. Left-hand batter waits. Right through there for a strike.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Mullins settles under it, makes the grab, and that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in, Anthony Santander. And a pitch. Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, these guys showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Kicks and fires. Fought off foul. And a 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Singled and scored his first time. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
And now the lefty. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Not close with that one, and that's ball 1.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now the left
Now the left fielder, Austin Hayes. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. That misses the zone. Now 1-2. And another ball. Couldn't chase that time. Gunnar Henderson in the on-deck circle. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Adam out front for the strikeout. New inning getting started. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Yuri Ruiz. Ruiz measures 6 feet even, 25 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. The pitch. And there's a ball.
1-0.
That one missed. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. And they get the out after the ricochet. Ryan Noda will hit next. He's 0 for 1. In there at the knees. And there's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Gassed it right by him.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Zach Gelof up next for the A's. Flied to right his first time. Outside low, ball 1. This one in the air, right field. Santander brings it in for the 3rd out. And we're back. Now here is Gunnar Henderson.
The shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
As the lefty gets to work. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 strike.
And it's fouled away. And a pitch. Got him swinging.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Maton, the next to hit, takes ball 1. That's to third. Davis zips it to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Jorge.
Now it's the second baseman, Jorge Mateo. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Ball 1 there.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Just missed.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
2 outs. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss, and it's 2-2.
Big time GM right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here in Baltimore, here's the third baseman, J.D. Davis. Bradish back to work. Gets the call. It's 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And the 0-2. Fly ball to right. Santander in pursuit. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
Now back. Left field.
Seth Brown up next for the A's. Fly to left his first time. That one finds the corner, and that is strike 1.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. The next offering misses, and the count is 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. And they'll do it again. And the right-hander deals. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that rolls into the corner. Around first and hustling for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
It's always fun to see a double rip down the line. That one just barely stayed fair. So that was a good call by the umpire. He was all over it. 1 out, runner at second. Tyler Soderstrom getting ready to hit. Struck out looking at his first at bat. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Man at second. Swing and a miss. And the count even 1-1. Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
And he takes it himself for the out.
The batter, the designated hitter, Miguel.
Next is the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar. He was a strikeout victim his first time. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Brown on third with 2 out. Bounce to the right. Mateo slings to first, and that'll do it. 1 left for Oakland. They trail it here 3-0. Back now at Oriole Park. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. And a pitch. Just missed. Action in the pen down there. Luis Medina, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Miller warming up as well. The pitch. And there's a ball.
2-0.
That one lifted to left. Sizing this one up. And there's one down.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Ramon Urias, the next to hit.
Urias.
And ball one.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
One down, base is empty. Next pitch in for a strike, and now it's even 1-1. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
The catcher,
Two outs, base is empty. Adley Rutschman digs in now. That's whipped. Base hit. And that extends the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
So, man aboard. Anthony Santander will hit next.
Ball one.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. In the air, fairly deep to right field. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading